Every hand I show in the vlog is like double suited, perfect. It's unbelievable. Stone cold nuts. What a hand. We got, we're big pimping right now. Just saying. That's a good start to the day. Nice, pretty stack. That's just shy of 1 million chips. 2 tables remaining. We're under the, they call this the horseshoe, I guess. Now listen to this hand. This is a very interesting one.
Hey, I work hard every motherfucking day. I work hard every day. Yeah, today is my day. It's my day.
Well, good morning, Las Vegas. Look at us in a hotel in Las Vegas, and we live here. Crazy. Morning, everybody. Shower complete. Now we are going to head down to the, look at that, huh? Oh, yeah, that's the thing all the kids will be doing. This look right here. Maybe not. Yeah, we're ready. We woke up at 9. The AC in here, well, I don't know if it was me or what, but won't go up with a low 70, and that's not good. We like cold, you know, I like sleeping in the cold. 65, 67, something like that. But I set it to 65. Never went past 70 the whole night, so it was a little warm, a little bit uncomfortable, but that's okay. The actual steam room is actually much cooler. Having said that, it doesn't have a shower, and we needed a shower, so we showered. Now, let's go have some Catalina Crunch with a banana. Get the day started. We got day 2, PLO. When we play PLO, we often end up all in. These are the drawers of the day. Nice and fresh post-shower draws. If you want some of these, go to Contenders Clothing. Use Kid Poker 20. You can get these. We got the nuts. We got pocket aces. We got the big stack. We got all in. Get you some. They're very comfortable, high quality, no BS. All right, it's a day 2, so we at the horseshoe. You finished that. I gave you like the hook. That was the beginning, right? Yeah. It's a day 2, so we at the horseshoe. What else you got? Let me know in the comments down below if you can finish that. Speaking of comments down below and people and things, yesterday I released a password for the 250K. If you didn't see it, the password was and still is open until the tournament starts. I don't know if it's sold yet or not, because whatever, I just woke up. But the Passover is hangover. Maybe too late, but you know, there should be enough. We made the max buy very, very small, and it's a 250K, so all you may have a chance to get yourself a sweat in that one. But first things first, we win ourselves the PLO. All right, here we are back on day 2. We at the horseshoe, and that means hoodied up because we're back under the vent or whatever the hell is going on, and we're at a bad table. It's one of those things where, like, depending where you're seated, it's totally fine. We are seated in a spot where it is cold. Not fine. Most definitely. You cold?
Freeze.
Yeah. So us 3 here, we on the end, right underneath it. We feeling it. So, you know, that's why the hoodies are key. If you come to the World Series of Poker, layer. You never know, you know? Give yourself an opportunity for success by being prepared. I should have brought a scarf, too. Like the Johns. For the contender. Huh? The contender. I could have got, yeah, you're right. I could have got the Christoph Vogelsang hoodie. You've seen that one? Silly. All right, let's play. All right, I've had so many nice, beautiful hands, and this is another one. So you know how much money I'm going to call your all in.
Thank you.
All in. You have aces, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but I have double suited stuff. Do you have any of that? Oh, you have the spades covered. Okay. It's a pretty hand, though. There's a 3 10s. Do you have a 10? Nope. Full house. Good game, bro. Cheers.
Hey,
what are you gonna do? Look at this. I've had every hand I show in the vlog is like double suited, perfect. It's unbelievable. And I filmed it. I watched it. To watch the vlog. I'm like, how do I always get such beautiful hands?
With the nuts.
Stone cold nuts. What a hand. We got. We're big pimping right now. Just saying. It's a good start to the day. Nice, pretty stack. That's just shy of 1 million chips. Average stack 400K. Got 84 left. Long way to go. This never happened to me. I'm the worst. I never see marks on cards, right? But when it comes to me, it's on the light. I say, okay, well, I can see there's a bump on it. There's a crimp, and it's the Jack of Diamonds. So I say, okay, let's change the deck. We get a new deck. very next hand, I'm in the big blind. Card comes to me, the top card, and I see a mark on it, because I never see. And guess what it is? It's also the Jack of Diamonds. So that was weird. That was weird, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's the shufflers, maybe it's from those ones. But I never see that stuff, and they were both the Jack of Diamonds. We got about 10 minutes before break. Don't have any breakdowns for you. We're just cruising here with about 900,000, something like that. 64 players left. I haven't had my morning coffee yet, so that's first thing on the agenda is a little Java.
653 PLO.
Payout. That's what they say now. In the old days, they used to say winner. And you're like, well, you don't feel like a winner when you bust. Payout's better. Makes sense. This freaking random dude up here is filming me. And then you got Hanks over here. Where'd Natalie go? Where'd Natalie? Let's get her on the vlog. Natalie, come say hi to the people. What do you guys want from my life, honestly?
We just want an update, you know? You're the one and only. We want to hear how things are going. That's it. That's it.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm going on break, but I'm not hanging with you people. I got to go make a cup. What's that?
You're not even going to talk to me.
Look at what it is.
Yeah, we're currently stalking.
Look at this. Look, they're filming me. I'm filming you,
Yeah,
filming
we're all
me.
getting filmed.
Huh?
We're
This is like
stalking.
Inception, right? We're in the thing.
Yeah.
Over here next to us, look at this. We got, it's like a slot machine. Oh, 5K. Wah, wah. So right over there is the secret bounty, mystery bounty thing. And you can see there the bounty prize is available. And when you bust somebody, you go do the thing and it makes the noises like a slot machine. Ring, spin, boom. And Artur Murtazuin just won 100K. We're sitting here playing with the boys, some PLO. All right, off to break we go. We're gonna have a sandwich hopefully waiting for us in the room if Patty did her thing and got us some Milk Butcher. Sitting on 1.557 million, I think. Average about 750. Looks like 38 players remaining, I think. We're still chugging. There's Jeremy Osmus. And Josh is still in there, so we're working on some fantasy points. You got Nick Schulman, I believe, still hanging in there in the Raz. So we're working. Teams, we're in it. We're fighting. I mean, I'm not on the team, but again, I still root for myself, you know, oddly. All right, here we go. Break time. No hand histories, bro. It's just been smooth sailing. Nothing marginal, nothing interesting, just tranquilo. Play the nuts. That's what I've been doing. All right, we're down to 24 players. We're doing a redraw. We got Rob. Are you here, Rob? You leaving? Are you staying, Josh? Are you here with us? Playing a little PLO. We took a hit. We'll explain what happened on dinner. We'll explain the whole freaking thing. But we're still in there, about 20 bigs. All right, this gentleman called my 3-bet. He moved in on the flop. There's no way I can fold. So I called the 400. You got spades, right?
No, I got top pair.
Okay, me too. All right, 6. Okay, no spade or whatever. I don't know. Just give me an ace. Maybe 400 even. Back in action. All right, off to an early dinner. There's 24 left. It was eventful. There was a lot of interesting pots that we played, and we're going to share. We're back to 1.315 million, and we got 2 key hands we want to talk about. We'll do a hand breakdown when we get to the steam room, and then it's nap time. We're not going to do dinner time. We're going to do nap time. Give us a little edge for the stretch run. We've played, what is it, 4, 6 hours? I don't know. There's 10. I don't even know. Never mind. What did we start at 10 a.m., right? So we've played 6 levels, and there's 4 more today. That's it? Huh, okay. I'm in it. Let's go. All right. So we've got 2 PLO hand breakdowns. Let's just get right into it, shall we? The first one comes with $10,000 and $25,000 blinds with, of course, a big blind ante. I started, well, I'll tell you what I got when it's later. I'm under the gun, and I have Jack, Jack, Deuce, Deuce with a suit. This hand plays better as a limp than it does a raise. When you raise with this hand, like, I mean, you don't flop a Jack or Deuce, it doesn't play that well. But if you can get in cheap for 1 chip, and, you flop a set, now we're talking. Now there's, things you can be doing. And there's also other things you can do with the Jacks as blockers, and, maybe, well, the Deuces to a lesser degree. So we limp, and it goes limp behind, small blind calls, big blind checks. So now we've got 5-way action, 150K in that pot. The flop comes king, king, 3. It's check to me. That's a very good flop for me to bet. I put the first 2 players, or at least the first or second player, in a tough position with so many players behind them. Often on those paired boards, if you attack them, you're going to win because there's nothing people can defend with on that board other than a king. It's like, what are they just going to peel with what? Backdoor or something? You're going to call with a pair of sixes, pair of threes? No. People just fold a lot on those paired boards. So with my hand, specifically, I probably have the best hand a lot of the time. But also, even if I didn't, it's a good flop to take a stab at. And then when somebody does call, it's sort of like the jig is up. Now, if the board was something like 3-3-7, you'll see people maybe peel more with like, 10-10 Jack-Jack, 2 overs to try to hit. But like on a King-King-3, when people call, that's trouble. So the first 2 fold. The small blind calls, and it's an older gentleman who has a king. It's on his forehead. Everyone knows, right? So the big blind folds. Now the turn card. I'm done. I'm literally done. Once he calls, there's no way I'm actually putting another chip in the pot. Unless the turn's a jack. And the jack is an important one because we're worried that he has a full house, right? We want to block any sort of like nut full houses he has. So let's say he does have a king, which we know. If it's not king 3, it's probably not king jack since there's only 1 jack left. So we can feel pretty safe that we're ahead right now with the full house. So I go ahead and bet 175. He calls. Now here's where things get interesting as far as I'm concerned. The river is a 4, right? He checks. I have a total of 525 left. The 4 against ranges that limped or played from regular positions is a brick. Like, typically a hand with a king in it is going to be like, king, queen, 9, 10, high cards. Little 3 or 4 hands don't really play into it, but when he's in the small blind, he's completing with almost anything. So king 4 is very reasonable for him to have, right? We don't think he's got king jack, so we're not really worried about getting raised. I don't think he's going to check raise with king 4 when we could have king jack. So the question is this a spot where you want to get value, or is this where you want to be careful and fold? I think against certain players, if I think like they're going to fold just 3 kings, I would just check it back. But this guy, I felt like he'd be a little curious. So I went pretty big. I bet 350, leaving myself 175 in case he does have the king 4. We're still in action. He thinks for a minute. He calls me with king queen. So he had 3 kings with the queen. We scoop up a nice pot. So that's hand breakdown number 1. This next one happened against an Asian player in the big blind who I'd already made like 3 laydowns against. Like really tough spots, and I ended up folding. So now comes another one. And like all of them were weird. Like, whoa, bro. What? Really? What do you have here? So this one's interesting. 15 and 30,000 are the blinds. Now, I'm in the cutoff position, and I pick up the ace, jack, deuce with ace, deuce of diamonds, ace, jack of clubs. Double suited aces, right? 75K. Big blind calls. Now the flop comes queen, queen, 6 with 2 diamonds. He checks. I've got aces and the nut flush draw. So I don't have anything to protect against, right? There's nothing I'm worried about. Diamond rolls off. We got the nut flush. He makes a pair. So what? We already have the aces. So this is a very good spot. And if he has a queen, we don't want to bloat the pot anyway, right? So this is a spot where we definitely just a lot of the time want to check back, which is what we do. I check back the ace high flush draw. Now the turn is 3 of diamonds. So we make the nut flush. And he bets 125. I don't love that he bets here. He could potentially have like a queen 6 or a queen 3. Again, similar issue, the disconnected hand like that, you don't think he has that much. But we're not going to fold here. We have to at least call and see what happens. Now, river's the king of diamonds. So that's interesting. Now he can't have a king high flush. He can't have a jack high flush because we blocked the jack of diamonds. But now he bets 250. Okay? So now, when he bets 250, he should be worried a little bit that I have king queen or king king, right? So if he doesn't have that, and he's got queen 6 or queen 3, I wonder if his size is a little bit smaller, okay? So I'm thinking, this doesn't make sense for queen 3 or queen 6 all that much. Does a little bit. And then the question is, can he have king queen? Can he have king queen? Would he really bet the turn on the 3 flush board with 3 queens and a king? Or would he probably just check call with the 3 queens? I think he checks the turn if he just has 3 queens with a king. So I'm ruling out queen 6 and queen 3 based on the bet sizes. And I'm ruling out king queen based on the fact that he bets. So what the hell is left? We beat everything except one hand. Can you guess? Can you figure out what hand he had? The only one we really that makes sense that we can't beat. If you guessed it, 4 queens. So we had 4 queens. I finally paid that one off for the 250. That's how we got a little bit short. But yeah, we're back in action. And I mean, I think I have to call there, even though it sucks. Like, I don't know what he has, right? He's betting a flush, but I don't know, turning a queen into a bluff. Who the hell knows? But we ended up winning that nice hand near the end there, and now we're going to take a nice little nap. So a couple hand breakdowns for y'all. coolest nap ever, yo. I decided to come up here to this little room I got. I'll show you around a little bit. It's a ridiculously big, nice room. Bigger than the other one I had. Nice, but put the shoes on. I wanted to take a nap. I was gonna use the bathroom, and then I went that way and I saw that there was 6,500 people. And you know how they get, the buffaloes and the what was the word I used before? The vermin. Just scour the bathroom. So maybe a little mini tour here. It's a nice room. Nice big room. All right, so we got TV, we got a big table for whatever you want. We got another area over here. What's that? It's got a bath. Oh, that's my alarm telling me to get on mosey in. Okay, we got a second bathroom, and then a bunch of stuff over here. Then you got the main bedroom over here, and there's a bathroom. Let's see, let's take a look. I think this is one of them. Okay, and that was a shower. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, awesome. I showed you the tour. Did my job. Let's go play poker. So sometimes we get requests to be in the vlog, and here's gonna be a test. We're gonna check this out. This guy says he wants to be in the vlog, right? So now the important question is, why are you interesting?
Why am I interesting?
Yeah.
Because
He's struggling.
I'm struggling with this one.
See, it's a tough one, isn't it?
That's a tough question.
Yeah. You get rich parents? No?
They do okay.
You ever kill anybody
Never.
that you know of?
Never.
Are you a daddy? Are you sure?
Positive.
What else we got, man? What are you an accountant? What do you do?
Construction.
Yeah, pretty. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. You think this is vlog worthy? You think this makes the cut?
Not really. That's
What the hell? It's definitely not. You know, we'll put him in there too, though. You know, this is the boys here in the 25K. He asked to be in the vlog, and he said he's going to tell us a great story. So we know he's a construction worker, white construction worker dude from
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. There we go. Okay, let's play poker. All right, we've got another redraw down to 16. We've been sliding. We're at 500 and change, which is 10 bigs, a little over 10 bigs. We brought a 2 8-handed tables. We feel good. Ran one bluff that I'm totally good with. The guy had to have a very specific hand in order for him to call, and even then it was a tough call, and so he shrugged and made it. But any other hand, the bluff would have worked. And the long story short, it was a 8-5 deuce flop, turn 3, river 8, and like the only hand that he could check flop with that calls turn in river's ace 4 specifically, and I blocked an ace because I had an ace, so it was a good bluff. We lost, but again, it cost us like 350 on the river. And then what else happened? You know, you lose a pot here, lose a pot there, and such is life. But you know, it's PLO, 10 bigs. More than enough to, especially at 8-handed now. We're two tables is 8. We're not giving up. We're just gonna play and play hard to the finish. 2 tables remaining. We're under the, they call this the horseshoe, I guess. Here's the table. Here's the chip situation. My man here from South Africa. We've got him right where we want him.
Daniel's gonna do South African accent now.
No, I'm not.
I'll spike into the whole day, Daniel.
No, definitely not. And there we are. It looks like a Corona. But that's not going to be a safe spot for that Corona. There's zero chance it does not spill. Get this man a side table. All right, here we go. 2 tables left. 16 players. Time to spin. We got big problems. My man 3-bet me. I have nothing. But look at the peanut. We have 150 left. There's 18 billion in there. I'm playing 8 or better. I got a low draw. Backdoor flush draw. I call all in. I need a 6. I need a 6, okay, or an ace. That's actually pretty darn good. Or backdoor clubs, 6 or an ace or club stuff. Okay, that you got 3 9s now. Still a 6 or an ace. No, ace, no good now. All right, GG, y'all. Good game. Good luck, everybody. Okay, here's the deal. We busted 16th place. It was a good run. What is it, 1,300, 1,400 players? We were in there. I mean, the last hand is, I think, pretty normal, really. I'm in last place in this tournament with about 10.5 bigs. So stealing the big blind ante is very valuable. I pick up a hand that's like not great, but at my stack depth, it's kind of fine. Having an ace is good. Having a double suited hand is good. Having a run is good, even though it's the shitty run. It's ace, deuce, 4, 5, so it's very low. We're not going to run into a lot of other runs that dominate that, like 5, 6, 7, 8s and stuff. They're probably not even playing, really, against my short stack. I mean, unless they're double suited or whatever. So the button makes it 4. We have to call, you know. Hit the flop, hit a gutter on the flop, backdoor flush draw. I mean, we were in way better shape than I expected after that flop because he just had kings with a 9, so even a lonely ace would have won it for us, but it wasn't to be. So now we take a short break or short moment, reassess, figure out what's next. I believe it's the 10K deuce to 7 triple draw. The show must go on. Now, you know what? We got to end it on a different note than that because let's just be real. we're doing the oops-o-meter. We're holding ourselves accountable this year. We also have to take a moment to pat ourselves on the back for a freaking amazingly well-played tournament. I kicked ass in that tournament, played great, got nothing that I look back on and say, could have done this, could have done this. Totally happy with every decision, sizing. I was really dialed in, and that's the focus, right? And I got to make sure that I allow myself to smell roses sometimes. You can't always focus on mistakes you make. Every once in a while, you got to look at an entirety of a tournament and a big grind with 1,400 players and say, 16th is pretty darn good. Not what we wanted, we'd rather win, but no head down. We're up, we're on to the next. All right, so I squeezed in a nice little nap before that all happened. Piano bar started, which is fine, you know, perfect timing. Ooh, look at that, huh? Oh, that's what's underneath that cap right now. So here's the deal. We have the 10K deuce to 7 triple draw on the docket, and we're basically, they're coming out of break. So for 8:45, we're gonna play for 2 hours. And despite the fact that we'll be done at 10:45, which is early enough to drive home and we have a 1 p.m. restart the next day, I think I'm gonna just stay here because I think it's good mentally to like not have to worry about the traffic and the back and forth. And like I said, home isn't really home right now because the dogs are not there, Amanda's not there. So there's really nothing I'm missing other than, you know, the comfort of my own bed and making my own breakfast and, you know, whatever. But I think that makes the most sense, just to have a really relaxing night. I'm not gonna lie, like sleeping here is better than the upstairs. Like I almost thought about like keeping the room upstairs just for the shower because down here is cooler. I don't like sleeping. It's hot. I don't know. I set it to 65 and it never gets under 70. I'm gonna see if there's anything they can do, but I don't think there is. It is what it is. So here we go. We are ready to play deuce to 7 triple draw. I'm very good at this game. I like this game. To win this game, you have to hit some cards, and that's our play. We haven't done well in the 10Ks at all. Well, we haven't played them all, but listen, we haven't been able to play from the start in any of them, even this one. Some of them were because of the game. Tonight is just because of the PLO, but off we go. Playing a limit game. We're playing a limit game. Question is, what's bothering you today, Alan?
What's bothering you today, Alan?
This guy brought me all this food and I can't eat all of it. It's crazy.
Alan, I thought you got the rules.
Hang on. I'm doing it.
Yeah, we had. Mike said he wanted 1,500, 3,000. We had it all negotiated, and then we paid for that. 2,000, 3,000.
So you got a lot of things to bitch
Another
about
free
today.
shirt.
I'm the chainsaw guy.
Yeah.
What did you get for food? What is? I see Doritos. I see.
All kind of shit. Oreos.
And how much did you pay for these?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Pasta.
What are you, a sugar daddy? Like how do you have a sugar daddy? Who pays for all this stuff?
Everything.
Yeah, but who pays for all this?
I don't know.
Alan?
Somebody brought it.
They just bring you food?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You have a blessed life. You're just that
Trying
guy.
for the repeat because I just made the final 9 in this game.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. Look at the food he's got. Too much. Who wants some? Come and get it. All right, we're sitting here in the triple draw. There's about 30 minutes left. Look at that. This is the biggest stack in any of the 10Ks. Now listen to this hand. This is a very interesting one. Okay. With 1 draw to go, I have deuce, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is number 4. There are 3 hands better than that. And we put 4 bets in. Why? How could I put 4 bets in with that hand? Because I had the nuts. Can you figure out how and why I had the nuts? Even though I had the 4th best possible hand. How is that possible? Well, I'll tell you. I started with 3 deuces and I caught a deuce. So he cannot have a deuce. The best possible hand he can have is 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So we have the absolute nuts. He was bluffing and, you know, but it was just weird. I was like, wow, okay. When would I ever put in 4 bets with that hand? That's just the calling hand, except when, you know, you had all 4 deuces. Crazy. So we're just about bagging up and somebody's chip leader and he was, how did you learn how to play triple draw?
I learned it from my coach.
He watched the video.
The video, 18
That video.
minutes.
The video right there.
18 minutes and I know how to play the triple draw.
And now he got 200,000.
Thank you,
You're
coach.
welcome, buddy. You're welcome. All right. As for us, we got 177. That's the best bag we've had. The entire. Sure. Okay. Cheers, bud. So that's the bet. We haven't had a bag like that in a 10K, so we're super stoked. 177,000. A bunch of people buying tomorrow with 60, playing 4 and 8. Triple draw is a very fast game. More than half the field is gone already, because it's the what do you call it? The biggest limit game in terms of action. We just put a lot of bets in, so very happy with that. It was a good day. You know, we had a nice deep run in the PLO. Played great. Feel good about my decisions here in the triple draw. Don't think I'm just any nothing. It's been a couple days. No oopsimeters. That's bodes well, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some things from the steam room and then bring it up to the bedroom and go from there. But hopefully they can do something about the AC. I don't know. Is there anybody got any ideas, man? Put a fan in there or something? It's like I'm accustomed to 65. 70's too much. Sure, why not? All right, I'm not busy. Fine. All right, that's the end of this. See y'all, peeps.